everybody, welcome back to H&S Collectibles. This is Cody. So seems like hauls is all I can get done. I'll get some other videos out at some point. I know I've had a couple people ask me about particular things, shooting a video on, and just haven't got there yet, but I will. So we went on a trip. We went up to the dunes, the Indiana Dunes National Park. Not the first time we've been there, love going there, but got to hit a couple stores on the way. So first off was Crown Point Collectibles in Crown Point, Indiana. Nice store if you get a chance to go through. And picked up this McFarlane Toys Headless Horseman. So he's got some severed heads, he's got his axe, he's complete but he's loose, and I like their logo. You know, looks kind of like He-Man. $18 I thought was reasonable. And you know, Sleepy Hollow and all that's, you know, a movie that I like. I also got Skelegod, so I don't have any of like the He-Man Revelation stuff, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I think Skelegod is part of Revelations. So I try not to pick up like toys, just because I don't have the room. You know, I want most of my toys to have some theme to it, to a movie or something. But He-Man is one that's crept in on me just because I grew up with He-Man. I loved He-Man. It was my favorite toy, and I got a lot of He-Man pop figures now because my son brings them to me or shows them to me, and I end up getting a few. And I'm probably up to having 7 or 8 of them. In fact, a recent pickup, I don't remember if I showed or not, was Skeletor on Panther, because I had the He-Man on Battle Cat. The He-Man on Battle Cat is flocked. This one is not flocked. Wish it was. But he's cool. He's cute. So anyway, yeah. So a few He-Man things and a couple of other He-Man items yet to go in this haul. So yeah, those came from Crown Point Collectibles. On the way back, we got to stop at Kokomo Toys and Collectibles, which I think was on the Amazon series, a toy store near you. Pretty widely known, more outside of Indiana, toy store, and an awesome toy store. They both are. So Crown Point is, you know, definitely one that I only get to when I go up to that area, and then Kokomo is it's like 3 hours from me. So if I go, it's like a whole day commitment. So I get to go once or twice a year maybe, and I don't think I even went within the last year and a half. But I love the store. Wish I could drop in more often, but it's usually on the way somewhere or on the way back. And I did pick up Cocaine Bear pop figure. Already opened the box on this one, but yeah, why not? He was cute, and I really liked that movie. So also at Kokomo Toys, kind of a bigger item. The what brand is this? I forget. Numbskull Collectibles Nemesis figure from Resident Evil. So of course I love me some Resident Evil, both the games and the movies. And also picked up the Tyrant statue. These are both 11-inch scale PVC statues, so nothing huge, nothing crazy expensive. Certainly not like the sideshows. Bouncing back to Crown Point Collectibles, I thought this was a fun find. Didn't have this one, but I think this was a GameStop exclusive at one point, but the shark eating the boat and eating Quint, you can see down in there. Pop figure movie moment. So pretty cool. Find some place to put that, which all of this stuff, there's no place to put it. You can just see the disarray my office is in. Back to He-Man toys that I said I normally try not to collect. So the Land Shark, Skeletor's vehicle. You push along the floor and the mouth opens and closes. I remember having one when I was a kid, I think. Pretty sure I had that one out back then, but going through the aisles looking, this thing was marked down to $10. And really it was one of those things of, oh hell, $10, how can you say no? Even if I give it away to somebody at some point. And then also marked down to $10 was Battle Cat from Revelations. So I snagged one of them. He had 30 on him before. Went to a little flea market and found a couple of these little, custom Lego figures you see around. So there's one of Michael Myers with a knife, just kind of cheap and kind of cute. There's Jason. Sorry for the focus, but yeah, a couple of little Legos. There was a disc replay up around the dunes where we stayed, and found Dead Silence, the Scream Factory 4K for $12, so thought that was good. And then this was actually one I found at my local Goodwill before I left. $2 for the Abbott and Costello Meet the Monster collection. So it's got Frankenstein, which is the one I mainly wanted, but then it's also got the Mummy, the Invisible Man, and Jekyll and Hyde. But yeah, $2. How can you say no again? And then this is, I think, probably what I'd say was the best find of the trip. We went to a little flea market called, hell, I'm going to forget the name now. I want to say Flashback or something like that. And it was in around the Crown Point area. Nice little flea market. Lots of collectibles in there. My son found some Star Wars stuff. But I found this. This is a Star Trek chess set from the Franklin Mint from the 25th anniversary. I don't know if you can probably read that logo, but it says 25th anniversary edition. And the top of the board comes off, and there's your chessboard, kind of a star chart. With the dash lines for where your pieces go on the glass. And the pieces are stored within the board. So there's a gold and silver plated pewter. Your rooks on the good guy side is the Enterprise. Of course, the king is Kirk sitting in his chair. And it's all based around the original series. And on the opposing side, it's not real clear. I'm going to do a different video on this one later, I hope. But it's Khan sitting in the command chair. So Khan with his little ponytail, like from the Space Seed episode. The queen on that side is the Romulan commander. The queen on this side is Uhura. Here's Bones with his tricorder. Here's Spock, giving his salute. All the pawns are just like security guys with phasers on both sides. The rook on the other side is a bird of prey. But yeah, very nice set, and could not believe the price on it. So saw it in the case, marked at $199. And then there was also a sign on the case that said, everything in this case 50% off. So got it for $99.50. And there's not a scratch on it. There's not a mark on it. It's got all the pieces. I don't have them here in the office with me, but it also even had all the cards that come with each piece. What I'd call a complete set. It had everything but the packaging. And on sale for $99.50. Looking real quick online, it looked like maybe the best I saw it anywhere else was like $250. And I don't know what it cost originally. Franklin Mint is one of those things that I think kind of hose you with the whole subscription-based thing, and you have to wait for pieces, and they probably cost $10 or $15 each when they came. So I would have to think the thing cost a few $100s to begin with. Who knows? But anyway, a real neat piece, I thought, and of course 25th anniversary is from 1991, so it's about 30 years or so old on its own. But I think that was my favorite find of the trip. And it was a store I almost didn't go in. I look at flea markets most of the time and I don't want to go because I usually don't find anything. So I was ready just to drive by that one. And I swung around, went through the parking lot, and uh, said, well, I saw a flea market, didn't know if I'd go or not. And I looked at the window and I said, it doesn't look like my kind of place. And Abby said, well, you better go. Anyway, you're right here. And I found this. She found some porcelain owls that she liked. And our son found a Millennium Falcon alarm clock and a Darth Vader head, like a cast kind of head that he got pretty good prices on compared to what they go for elsewhere. So that's it for the vacation haul. Hopefully soon there'll be a video of that chess set. There'll be a video for the Resident Evil toys. There'll be a video for that Marty McFly. The list goes on. There's so much stuff I need to video and unbox. And before I do, I need to figure out where I'm putting it. I've officially hit hoarder levels. I know I've said that for a while, but no, I think I'm there. Yeah, I got more stuff than space, which is I don't know, first world problems, right? Thankful for what I can get, what I can do. Thankful for all of you watching it, and I'm going to quit rambling now and try to move some of this crap around and get some things cleaned up and done, and that's it. So I'll talk to you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.